And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Digging in, Jacoby Jones, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him, because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they really need Mike Trout to turn it around soon.
I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kelly Jones. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and one gone now. And that one stayed too low apparently. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. One out and a runner on second base. Inside and low. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Runner at second here with one man out. inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew the man. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davidson is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 6th, catcher Austin Kelton.
Now at the plate, Austin Kelton. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jake Wynn is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, A.J. Reed.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Here it is on 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up now, Miguel Garcia. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Seven games. Hey, that's one
Batting
week
fourth,
of swinging bat pretty good. He's
baseman,
comfortable right now.
Brett Mathis.
So coming to the plate, Brett Mathis. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jorge Soler will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and he is in there.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
In is Jorge Soler. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Striding forward now, Matt Davidson, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. Foul. ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air to straightaway right. The man is after it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 2nd inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Royals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, Mike Trout. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And I'm looking at Jorge Soler. This guy's got as good an arm as anybody in the big leagues. And I love to see if balls hit to him and watch him let it fly. He loves to compete with his fellow Cubans, Puig and Cespedes, to see who has the best arm.
Digging in, Dan Vogelbach. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Aguila.
Into the box now. Miguel Aguila pitches. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Mathis takes it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Jones fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Settling in now, Alexi Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
Striding in once again, A.J. Reed. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out here and a runner at second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Royals leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri. All set to go in the top of the 3rd. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mac Daddy, he'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. it one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Grandal gathers, and the throw is in time. Daddy is retired, and there's one away.
Jacoby Jones.
Digging in to try it again. Jacoby Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another chance. Kelly Jones. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miguel Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett Mathis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Mathis. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And that's too high, ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Jorge Soler will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Andrew, the man. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andrew, the man.
Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schwarber on the move, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Austin Kelton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Into the box, Dan Vogelbach. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers do get one on this RBI triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Tigers 1. So digging in now, Matt Davidson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Matt Davidson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogelbach has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Alexi Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Jones comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 2 and the Tigers 1. Into the box now, Miguel Aguila. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Aguila.
Now here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Digging in once again, Mac Daddy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Davis. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 3-2 one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Trout going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
So striding forward now, Miguel Garcia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Kelly Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Andrew the man. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Austin Kelton, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low for ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that misses. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reed is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Ready once again, Brett Mathis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Brett Mathis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In is Jorge Soler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jacob Turner, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 38, Jacob Turner.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
1 out and a runner on third. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the box, Matt Davidson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alexi Cabrera.
Standing in now, Alexi Cabrera as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. KC leads this one 4-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. Dan Vogelbach. A hit in 2 tries so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chris Cardona is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Chris Cardona.
In now, Miguel Aguila as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Mac Daddy.
Into the box now, Mac Daddy, as he'll swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Stepping in now, Kelly Jones, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
One out and a runner on second base. Hard hit to first. Reed scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another chance? Andrew, the man, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Royals 4 and the Tigers 3. Matt Pert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Pert.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. popped high in the air. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
Striding in once again, Miguel Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
At the plate, Brett Mathis. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-1 on its way. And he misses again, ball 3.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Vogelbach just to the right of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Julio Velasquez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Julio Velasquez.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is pulled into right. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Standing in now, Austin Kelton. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Standing in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
In now, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Miguel Aguila. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
In the air out toward right field. After it is Soler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Matt Karasity comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Jorge Soler.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Davidson.
So digging in now, Matt Davidson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to ninth inning coming up. Royals out in front 4-3. Johnny Hearn takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Johnny Hearn.
Now at the plate, Mac Daddy. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Daddy.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Daddy is retired, and there's 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Striding into the box, Jacoby Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Hard hit ball to second. Mathis is right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Batting, center fielder Kelly Jones.
At the plate, Kelly Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Henry Fuentes earns win number 7 on the season. Johnny Hurt hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.